Are you considering rooting your Xperia Z1? Not only can you get 4K in slow motion video recording, but there are more mods out there that you may want to try out. For example, the pen mod, initially an exclusive to the Z Ultra, but through modding also works just fine on the Z1. The best thing about these mods is that most of them already work on Android Lollipop. With this pen mod, you can use any conductive object as a stylus. Sony originally showed off this feature on the Z Ultra with pencils, but those actually scratch the screen pretty easily. I looked for an alternative and found a small metal bar that doesn't scratch the display. I used a spare pen and put the metal bar in there, and it works surprisingly well. It feels pretty similar to the pen of my Surface Pro in the hand. However, since the Z1 doesn't actually have a special digitizer for the pen, it's less useful than the pen of, say, the Surface Pro or the Galaxy Note. There is no hover function, and you cannot rest the palm of your hand on the screen while writing. And because of this, it's not a serious tool for drawing, although it's manageable for simple sketching. I found a real use for the pen in the application for OneNote though. Surprisingly, OneNote is able to differentiate between using the pen and using touch. It can even simulate pen pressure. So if you're at a lecture and you forgot to bring paper, you can simply write stuff down on your phone. So all in all, is the pen mod alone enough to root your phone? Well, if you really want to make sketches on your phone, or if you don't mind going through the rooting process, then sure. I mainly rooted my Z1 to get slow motion video, but this is the kind of mod that will probably prove useful at some point in my life. According to some people and XDA developers, the Z2 and Z3 both already have this pen mod enabled by default, but on the Z1 you need root to enable this. But some users mentioned it doesn't quite work on the Z2 or the Z3 though, so it's unclear if it does or not. If you can tell me on which devices it does work, I'll update it in the video description.